Wow! Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's May Day, folks. Pretty amazing. May 1st. My God. Summer's coming at us. And with summer coming at us, too, by the way, folks, they had 12 inches of snow in Kansas, and the winter wheat is in tough shape. Pretty amazing. Surrender and let go of the past. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you're allowing yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means you can enjoy the dream that is happening right here, right now. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 27. NASDAQ up 43, S&P's up 5.5, gold contract down $10.30, trading at $12.58 an ounce. Silver down 34 cents, $16.91 an ounce. Copper up 5.5 pennies at $2.65 a pound. Light sweet crude down 55 cents, $48.77 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 6 ticks, 125.16. 30-year bond down 25 ticks, 152.06. Both notes and bonds, folks, came back, light volume, rejected lower price once again. They did it 5 days in a row last week. I expect you're going to see the same deal here. They want higher price, lower yield. King dollar up 102 ticks, trade 99, straight flat. Euro at 108 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 111.79 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. We take a look at the SPY. SPY closes out at 238.63. Bottom line, you have 50 million shares traded. It's going into, of course, the 149 million shares that is at the high. The low of that high is 238.37. You're still into it. You get a slight failure here. That's the bottom line. So what we are going to get, which is going to be pretty wild, is watching the aspect of Apple after the close tomorrow, Facebook after the close on Wednesday. Dow Industrials just can't get into the lows of the high. That number is 20,957. The Dow got to a price point today of 20,976, got into it again, rejected it, got lower, dramatically lighter volume. In fact, this is one of the lightest volume days of the year. Right now, inside the NYSE, we did 753 million versus 1 billion. Inside the NASDAQ composite, we did 1.7 billion versus the 2 billion. NDX 100 and the NASDAQ composite both at highs. The NDX reached 5640. You're at 5629. Bottom line, I suspect nothing is going to change until tomorrow. Apple's going to come out with numbers. We'll see where they shake. Apple broke out today to another high. And it had some juice behind the move, man. Apple was up 295, broke a swing point of 145.46, and broke it with volume. So this thing is, watch this. This is pretty sick. 127, 37, 18, 158. Apple can be an ABC structure to 158, and right now you're at 146. The composite also broke to another high. Composite was up $43, $6,091. Gold contract traded down $10.30. You're at $12.58. We did 195,000 contracts. Now, it's coming into its breakout area with dramatically lighter volume. We want to see, though, the 1254.70 hold. We went to 1254.90 today. You're at 1258. Bottom line is that it didn't close inside that 1260.70, which would have been a lot better off. Now, that being said, what you did have inside the GDX did 65 million shares. That was testing 150 million, and the GDX closed out at 2169, which got it inside by a penny. So that's a tough one. But it's inside the higher range by a penny. Silver, different animal. Silver got down 34 cents. You're at 16.92 It was going into 1689, but that closed right at the lows too. Notes and bonds. So notes and bonds continue to say they want higher price, lower yield. Out here with the 10-year today, we got a low of 125.10. That's higher than all the lows of the last 5 days. You're over the 125.04. That's on your, we did 907,000 contracts versus 2 million. That what it was going into. The 30-year bond, what we did out here is that got to a lower low, rejected it. That did 200,000 contracts. That 200,000 contracts was coming into 359. That also rejected it. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar, folks, out here trading at a price point of 99 flat. You did 16,000 contracts. King dollar has been trading in the same range for 6 days now. After gap down on the 20th, bottom line, just can't handle this price point of coming back topside at 99.404. King dollar is up 101 ticks. You got dramatically light volume, 16,000 contract. King dollar did break its March 27th swing low last week on a weekly basis and did break it with volume. That sets up lower price. I suspect good old King dollar is building cause for that lower price. What we are going to see out here, we're going to have some decent volatility as we come into the end of the week. Wednesday is the Fed meeting. The Fed is not expected to raise short-term interest rates. They are expected to raise short-term interest rates in June. Probability-wise, the probability for the rate this Wednesday is only 13.3%. The probability that they would raise them on March 14th is 69.7%. The bond market, folks, guess what? There's still more buyers than sellers inside the bond market. What will get intriguing is that Treasury Secretary came out today and floated the idea of long-term bonds. We're talking right now, we can issue 30-year bonds. That's the longest, but bottom line, they floated this quite a while ago, whether it's 50 or 100-year bonds out there. And in fact, if they float a 50-year bond, you will see the aspect of more demand for your 30-year bonds. And the reason being is that what would end up happening then is that there'd be less 30-year bonds out in the marketplace. Guess what? Less supply, more demand. Bottom line, you can see why you can get lower yield, higher prices in the bond market right now. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with some numbers. The Dow Industrials closed down 27. NASDAQ closed up 43. S&P's up 6.5. We're going to be right back.